The APC leader and the presidential candidate for the party, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, had earlier claimed that the choice of Shettima as his running mate is based on competency without any religious bias. However, the Ekiti state governor has refused to concede to the words of Asiwaju. He argued that tons of Christians are competent to be Asiwaju's vice president, and that the reason why APC has gone for the option of Shettima is that politics is a game of numbers, a strategic move for the party to win the election. He said, "I have been talking to both the presidential candidates and other leaders of the party that we need to take quick steps that we should have taken earlier by approaching the leadership in Christendom and explaining the context of the selection that was about to happen. Even if they don't agree with our choice, they would have seen the sincerity of purpose and understood that the decision was not on grounds of competence because we have a competent Christians all over Nigeria, but on grounds of strategic political moves, which is what we do in policies. We are where the votes would come from. It is a game of numbers." Okay. I think somebody has said that APC should stop saying that or Tinubu himself and his team should stop talking about they did that, they chose Shettima because of competence and all of that. Because if you say that, you are even under sort upon injury, because we have competent people among all religions or whatever, unless you are not even interested in looking at. And that was exactly what this man has done. So now that Fayemi is trying to say the same thing, that it is not as if they don't have competent people among Christians. But what he's trying to say now is that they should try to meet with Christian leaders. Of course, we learned yesterday that Tinubu is trying to lobby the Christian leaders so that they will see reason with him. If you cannot see reason with them, why do you want them to see reasons with you? It's not possible. You've done your part. There's no need. If you people think that a religion does not matter, because you people created this whole thing and people are now following the line, now you want to turn back and say that is not the issue, and see the way things are being going in this country. Nobody cares about anything. See the religious intolerance. You people are not saying anything about it. See what happened in Owo recently. A lot of things had even happened before that. You are not saying anything. So if you feel that it is the Muslim whatever that will give you, go ahead. You don't need to persuade anybody. You've taken your decision. So they don't need to see reasons with you. So because there's nothing you are going to tell them that they will listen to, because there was nothing they told you that you listened to before. You've already unveiled your vice presidential candidate. So there's no point. All of you too. What's this his name? The governor of Ekiti State. We have to meet our people in the Christian. You don't need to meet them now. If you have the boldness, you come out with your full chest like this. Say, you know what? We will do what we want to do. Nothing go happen. Forget it now. You should come be say we want the parade, we want the parabole. You don't need it. You know what you did, so you don't need it. Stop begging anybody. Anybody who doesn't want to vote for you should not vote for you. You know what you are doing. And it's all about a game of numbers. Hey, so go ahead now. So why do you want to go and meet them? So that is just my own point. The deed has already been done. The insults and humiliation to my faith as a Christian is nothing to politicize about. Well, Fayemi, because you are involved, you can't even see beyond your nose. Dr. Fayemi, after you have been used and discarded, your eyes go clear. How can anyone that says he or she is a follower of Christ Jesus and yet seeing the injustice and killings expect the church to understand? Understand what? Unfair game of politics by the APC. You know, some people will not tell you that, it is the opposition, it is these people, Igbos, that the one complaining. And meanwhile, they have loads and loads of people in their what is it called? In their party who are not even agreed. Some of them have even left them. They are not even Igbos. So when some people just come with some nonsense arguments, even you begin to wonder, are these guys, are they okay? Are they okay upset? Your people are resigning. The people in APC, they are not even from Igbo extraction. They are resigning. They are the ones even waging war against you. You are saying, it is other people that are not interested. After all, they have their own candidates. Nobody has any candidates. Nigerians who are reasonable will vote and go for somebody who is more credible, that you can beat your chest, that even if you keep your money in that person's in control of the person, you go and sleep, you don't have anything. But the ones that that you can't even predict him, GBT, jaguda character. Now you just get. Now that kind of person you want put. So you don't need any to be parade, to be persuading anybody. You have taken your decision, you've taken your decisions. That's it. Well, Nigeria leaders think alone and at best surround themselves with selfish advisors. That is why most of their actions are not people-oriented. APC has buried itself. You should have known nobody play with his own and remain to tell the story. Even Abiola was not alive to see his choice of Muslim ticket. You dare God. This time around, Tinubu will see the success of his choice. He did choose to win the election, not discriminative or evil purposes. Without the choice, there is no way he would have lost the election. Tinubu is non-liberal Muslim who have regard for Nigeria religion coexistence. Lagos is good example to Tinubu. Unbiasedness, winning election is by number, not on religion basis. Christians will benefit more from this government or from his government. There are less Christians in the north. South is equal, no way to win north. What is this one talking about? But if he can lie to win election, what is the guarantee that he will not continue to deceive us when he assumes office? Or would he change his nature then? Points to suit you. We hear you people. Being honest about an action goes a long way in sustaining one's political credibility. You cannot get the support of followers that doubt your intention. Well spoken. Deceit is the order of the day. That's it. That's it. So if they are this now, no, I'll be talking to do now. Why do you want to? You don't need to persuade them now, because you've already gone. The deed has already been done. Game of numbers, my food. So to you, Christians are minority. That is what they are telling you now. Even whichever way they want to go about it, whether competency, whether number, you continue to tell the people that they don't know what they are doing. And what does that tell you? And before now, since he's not saying Muslims are more because it's just number, he wants to get the number, not that he has a ulterior motive. According to what they have been explaining, that he does not have a ulterior motive, that it's just a number, just a matter of a game of number. And at the end of the day, they are going to use that again against the Christians that say, oh, they are the minority, so let us even just make this people. Because some people will come out, with the argument, yes, they are the minority. We have to do this. The majority of the people in the country are Muslim, so we have to be Muslim. They go bring that one, and once they bring that one out again, you begin to justify that. So the best, just the way the Southerners stood against Ruga, they should stand against this one. If not, if you hear and say some leaders can't get, they say you know that the truth of the matter is that we just have to because by that time everybody, like I've always said, as an adult who is 18, you know what is good for you. You know what is good for you. You don't need anybody to tell you what is it or what is not. So guys, let's know what you think about that. Thank you.